29 minutes or less. How many of you can get excited about that? And I'm talking about a quality meal. I'm not talking about fast food, drive-through, cheeseburgers. I'm talking about a quality meal for you and your family. And most importantly, besides that being real quick, it's going to give you more time with your family to get around the dinner table and actually have a bonding session, a talking session, talk about your day, and not have a lot of cooking to do, because we're going to do it real quickly, and the power tools clean up like that, because how many of you know half the battle of cooking's cleaning? And y'all are hagging and dragging, aren't you? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm too tired, running out of time. How many people's ever run out of time? Okay? You're at work and you said, daggone, I forgot to plug up the crock pot. Daggone, I forgot to take that out for supper. Daggone, I guess it's Little Caesar night. Okay? Because we gotta eat, right? Yes. Gotta eat, would you agree?
Yes.
Are you alive?
Yes.
I don't know what Donna told you, our host tonight. I want to thank her so much for taking the time to host. But this is an interactive show. And so when I ask you a question, I need you to feed back, okay? I need you to answer back, okay?
Okay.
So I'm excited to show you these power tools. Now let me ask you this question. How many of you have a microwave oven? Please raise your hand. Okay, and I got some snarling little faces back there like, I ain't come out on Friday night to have a microwave. And you're right. Typically in America today, the top 4 uses for the microwave oven are heating water, popping popcorn, defrosting what you forgot to take out for supper and cutting the edges off, and a quick little reheat of some kind. See, some people have cooked in here. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay? All right. So tonight I'm going to show you how you can take our rock crock vessels and turn your microwave into the crock pot on warp speed. Woo! Now if that don't light your fire, your wood's wet. Right? Okay, so let's get cooking. How many of you have not attended a show before? It's your very first show. Raise your hand. Okay, great. How many of you have not attended a show with me as the consultant? Raise your hand. Okay, great. I just want you to know I will do things just a little bit different. So before you go into catalog DTs, we're going to know where your book is and where your pen, your lapboard. We're going to cook first and then we're going to look, okay? So we will do our cooking demo so that you can hear all the benefits and features of this wonderful product and how it can benefit you and your family. And then we're going to let you sample the food. And we got a lot of people tonight. Donna did a great job with inviting. Look at this room full of people. So just telling you, it is a taste of the Pampered Chef. And sometimes when we have a large group like this, it's going to be a smell of the Pampered Chef. Okay? All right. I'm going to elaborate on that tomorrow. I'm going to not stop the clock for special needs consultant. Okay. We may have to add some time for special needs consultant. Okay, anyway. They're already having a good time. See, y'all got a whole catalog right now. Okay, anyway. So thank you for coming. Let me just say this about the microwave. Most of you that are not using the microwave to cook, because meat tastes like, rubbery, looks like a science project, does it brown, all that kind of thing. Well, our rock crocks are made so that you do have tender, juicy meat every time. And you also can cook all meats. So for those of you who maybe have a rock crock or you have our deep covered baker and you're like, this is my chicken cooker, woo! My pork tenderloin cooker, 10 minutes, Gene, woo! Get excited about this because you can use this for all meats. So everybody say all meats.
All meats.
And you know what? You never have to add water to any meat product going into the microwave oven. Rock crocks are different than stoneware. Stoneware takes out excess moisture. That's why you love it for pizzas and cookies and biscuits and flaky and all that kind of stuff. Rock crocks will actually add moisture to your dish, and we won't be adding any water to our 2 pounds of chicken up here tonight, and we're going to yield some broth. So all the gravy people in the room, you're going to like using the rock crock to get pure chicken broth out of your chicken, to cook your steaks, to cook your ribs, to cook anything that's boneless, skinless in 9 to 10 minutes up to 2 pounds. Now, I see some mamas starting to get excited, okay? I do all meats in there. So when we say all meats, we mean all meats. And then vegetables. Oh, shut the gate and paint the barn red. Because some of y'all love mashed potatoes. I can look at you and tell, but you know what? I'm on the carbless diet this week. I don't mean you blowed up, and that's why I say you like potatoes. I mean, we like homemade mashed potatoes. How many of you like potatoes? Oh. But we don't have time to peel them, to quarter them, to get the stove to boil and to mash them. You're talking about an hour minimum for a few taters. Right? You can get amen? Okay. So you can cook up to 5 pounds in the rock crock with no water in 15 to 19 minutes. You can have homemade mashed potatoes ready. You can have potato salad ready. You can have baked potatoes. One of the #1 side dishes in the summertime is what? Baked potatoes. And the grill is fired up, and chops and burgers and steaks. And where are the baked potatoes? On a sheet pan in the oven. Hey, Randy, they ready yet? Not quite. So baked potatoes in the rock crock with our garlic infused oil and some kosher salt, off the chain. You don't even need any salt later. So just saying, potatoes, cabbage, greens, steaming vegetables. Some people at my show don't really know how to steam vegetables. They try real hard, but they end up with vegetable porridge. They don't have al dente, they have al mushe. So we can show you how to have al dente vegetables in the rock crock, okay? And I know this young lady over here is looking at me really weird, like, oh, that's just too many rules, and I don't want to buy any cookbooks. Well, I'm going to set you free tonight because you don't have to buy a cookbook of one for the rock crocks. Thank you, Lord. Okay? You're all going to get rock crock reference charts sent to you via email that tell you everything that I'm getting ready to tell you tonight. So if this don't light your fire, your wood's wet. You print this off, put it in the kitchen, and bam, you have it. We also have 10 recipe cards in our rock crocks in the box, not just little white use and care cards with 1 recipe, but 10 colored cards in there. So get real excited about Power Tool rock crock for your kitchen. Now, another great feature to these rock crocks is this. They cook everywhere you want to cook. Because she's looking at me over her glasses like, well, I'm not cooking in the microwave. You just don't understand. Well, she can cook on the stove. She can cook in her oven on bake. She can cook on broil. She can put it on the grill. I don't mean just a side burner. I mean up there with the pig on the hall cooker. Okay? We are in the South. All right? In Chicago, we're going to put it on the charcoal grill, on the patio, on the lanai. Okay? On the lanai. Now, so anyway, cooking everywhere you want to cook, and you know what else you get excited about? Goes in the dishwasher to clean. Woo! Okay. So everywhere you want to cook, easy cleanup. And the lids are tempered glass with an ergonomic handle, and the lids are very lightweight. So if you got arthritis, you got carpal, or you got tunnel, you can lift the lids off of these. Plus you can see what's going on. Back table's having a really good time. All right. We also do desserts in our rock crocks in the microwaves, from s'mores cake to brownies to homemade from scratch cake mix to Duncan Hines to whatever. And you're talking about off the chain cakes. So, get excited about these vessels. They do come in 3 sizes, and I'm going to tell you to start with the largest one first, because you can always put less food in a large. You're not putting more food in a small. So a whole chicken cooks in 35 minutes. You know, you can do a whole bird. You can do a soup, stew, or chili. And some of you look like you're on the to bring committee. You know, bring a dish to church, bring a dish for the women's auxiliary, bring a dish for bridge, bring a dish to go to jeans. So you guys can get something done really quick with the rock crock, okay? So seeing's believing, so let's get cooking. But I just want to get you real excited and tell you what these vessels will do, because some of you looked in the catalog, you've looked online, you're like, whoa, Pamela Chef is proud of that pot. Well, yes, we're proud of that pot, because that pot does so much to help you get dinner done quick. And some of y'all are laughing like you don't have customers telling you that, and you do. And that's what you have. Let me just throw this side note in and still keep my timer going. This is what happens at some of y'all's show. You've passed out the blackboards, you've passed out the books. Stacy here's going, Sandy girl, did you see that right there? Oh, look at all-purpose pot. You think I'm gonna buy that for a pot? What'd you say? You know, you're up here trying to do the demo and tell them the benefits and the features. So it's really important to go ahead and get things out there in the open and overcome the obstacles. There really aren't obstacles. You know what they are? You're addressing concerns. People don't want to waste their money. They're tired of one thing for once or twice a year. They need versatility, and this is the Mac Daddy of versatile right here, the rock crock. So we have some guests in the room tonight, and guests, you guys are going to be on you're going to come up here in just a few minutes, and you're going to be helping me, and you're going to be on an episode of Can She Cook? Okay? And you can cook with Pamper Chef tools. So in just a minute, I'll call you up, okay? And get you to put on your apron, okay? And then I'll get you to help me. Now, you're not going to be standing up here the whole time, so just calm down. I'm not going to have you doing anything hard, but I am going to have you doing a couple of things. So tonight, we are cooking for you a Mexican chicken lasagna, and we're also doing a roasted corn and black bean salad, okay? So we have cooked our corn in the microwave already, since we're unable to have it in our room here tonight, to save us some time. We're also going to cook our black beans and all of that in the microwave. We added 0 water for our corn. So let me just go ahead and show you what we're going to do and get started. So I'm going to season the chicken in first, and we're going to use the everyday pan. Now we're at a cooking show, so the reason I'm doing all 3 rock crocks tonight for you, well, so that you can see all 3. But we're going to build our chicken lasagna back here. Now, if I were at home, I would go ahead and make this dish in the large rock crock. I would cook my chicken in there, take my chicken out, build a lasagna in there. But since it's a show presentation, we're going to speed it up a little bit. So we're going to cook our chicken in our everyday pan. It's 2 pounds. Now, you add 0 water to your meat products. I used the kitchen shears tonight to cut the gristle parts off of our chicken tenders. And it matters not if it's tenders or if it's whole breasts, its cooking times are going to be the same. And these are also spring loaded in case you have weak hands or arthritis, and also has a bottle opener right here on the side. Bottle opener, okay? So I love the kitchen shears. And now I'm going to season our chick, okay? Here's the chicken. Randy, do you see any water in the chicken, girl?
No.
Okay. Consultant, no, don't wash your chicken. Take it out of the wrapper, cut it up. Oh, you don't wash your chicken. You don't want a bunch of extra water floating in the rock crock. Don't wash your chick. Because you're spreading the chicken juice all over the host house anyway. On the backsplash and all that. Okay. So we're going to use kitchen spritzer tonight with the Pamper Chef garlic infused canola oil. We got a new spritzer that works. And what I like about the spritzer, and why do you need to have one? And I'm going to tell you a couple of tips. And I want you to be honest. Seasoned Pampered Chef guests in the room, how many of you have had a spritzer and you've thrown it out? Okay. Most people have. Why did they do that? Because their nozzle stopped up and or there was oil on the outside of the bottle along with the nozzle stopped up. So it was just spitting and hissing like an old cat. You tried to soak it in hot water. Once the nozzle is stopped up, she's gone to Jesus. She ain't coming back. So you guys, I'm going to tell you, you need to release the pressure off this bottle, including this new spritzer, before storing it away. Because while Jean was at work, her other spritzer, the oil was in there going, I got to get out, I got to get out. And so that's exactly what it did. It came out anywhere it could. So make sure you burp the bottle. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And another reason you want this is so that your oil will last you longer. You're using less oil. The oil will last you longer, so it's more cost effective, but you're also not putting isoprofuranol in your food. Now, if you use Pam or Baker's Joy or any store-bought aerosol sprays, they all have isoprofuranol, which is butane, cigarette lighter fluid. Don't buy charcoal lighter fluid if you got Pam. Spray the charcoal, throw the match. Light the green. You know what else that does, Danielle? That also builds film on cookware over the years. So black cookware is now brown. Stainless steel is now gold. And every time the pan gets out, you take the pan out to use it, what does it say? I gotta have my hit. Can't cook till I get my hit. You gotta keep spraying the pan, keep spraying the pan, keep spraying the pan. You got a lot of pans that need to go to rehab. Now, so this is how you use it. We've got garlic oil in here. We're gonna pump it up. Y'all say pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it on up, pump it on up. You gotta pump it up more than once. So, Stacy, right? Stacy, don't do this number. Pump it up one time. This didn't work. What's your name?
Stacy.
Oh, that's Stacy. Stacy 1 and Stacy 2. So Stacy 1, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna call Stacy 2. Hey, remember when that dude came over there to Donna's show and I bought that kitchen spritzer? It's irking the cootie out of me. It won't spray. I don't know. And Stacy number 2 is gonna say, I'm glad I didn't get that. Text everybody that was there. Okay. So you do need item number 2733 because you gotta pump it up till it tightens up and then you spray. Okay. Just like that.
Oh my God.
You want it? All right. Now, release the pressure off the bottle before storing it away. Y'all pay attention. Get composure. Release the pressure off the bottle like that, and then store it away, okay? And yes, even do it on this. Has anybody noticed? That's the same old inside that was on the original. So you better be burping it. Okay. All right, love it. I'm glad they brought that back. Sleek, looks good. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is add our rubs and seasoning mix to our chicken. And we're also going to add some onion. I'm going to cook the onion with the chicken. So those of you that have fajita night, quesadilla night, oh my gosh, you can go ahead and throw your peppers, your mushrooms, your chicken, your beef, whatever, all at one time and cook it 9 to 10 minutes. And then chop it all up for the fajitas or whatever, okay, for taco night. We're going to use tonight chipotle rub, crushed peppercorn and garlic rub. And we are going to use some Southwest, but we're going to use that in a different place, okay? Now, chipotle, don't be scared. You don't need to take your purple pill. This ain't going to light you up that much, so calm down. But I do want to say this for my non-cookers in the room. All you want to do here with the rubs is put no naked spots on the chicken on one side or the beef because you want to add flavor, folks, okay? And some of you can't find your recipe cards. Grandma doesn't accept text messages, so y'all think I'm not going to cook. So if you know no water, throw the meat in, no water, and then take your rub and put it on there, no naked spots, and then hit start on the microwave. We'll shut the gate, paint the barn red. That's really easy, isn't it? Rubs also infuse as you cook, so everybody that's kind of running home and their evening's planned all out, you know, and they're able to just go ahead and kick back, and they got to cook for their family. They have their meat thawed out already, all that good stuff. And you get home and you take your seasoning mix, because most of y'all ain't marinating anything through the week because you're barely defrosting. And you take the seasoning mix and shake, 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 shake. Stacy too gets the dinner to the table. They cut into it. Food's real good on top. Because seasoning mixes are best utilized in marination. Your granny already told you that, right? Food tastes better when? The next day. After what? The seasoning had time to go all the way through it. So now you running home, shake, shake, shake. Then you cut into it, and then what do they say next? Mama, you got some sweet baby rays, you got some barbecue sauce, you got some range. And then what is Jean gonna say? See if I cook again this way. Okay? So make sure you guys use rubs, because rubs will infuse as you cook. Okay? Y'all have to say all that stuff so they will get the rubs, man. Okay?
Yeah.
They need the rubs, they're off the chain. Okay, so sprinkle the chipotle. And now we're going to put the crushed peppercorn and garlic rub. This is one of the most versatile rubs we have in our line. Okay? And it goes on vegetables. It goes on meats. It goes on salad. Put this on the cucumbers. And you won't have people saying, I don't eat salad, Donna. They'll be like, what'd you do? And Donna's going to say, I seasoned it with love, baby. I seasoned it with love. You don't have to tell anybody what you did. All right. Now, got that on here. I'm trying to look at my timer. I need to forget about the timer. All right, now, let's get our onion, and we're going to use the manual food processor tonight. Love this product. It did not take the place of our standard food chopper, but it is a larger chopper. It is also going to chop and mix. So salsa, to chopping onions and nuts and all that. Coleslaw, deviled eggs or angel eggs. I love it for that. Put your egg yolks, your pickle cubes, your mayonnaise, your mustard all at one time. Woo! And now they're ready, okay? So no more making deviled eggs like this. Okay. Let's use our veggie wedger, and I do want to talk about wedgers for just a minute. We have a lot in Pampered Chef. We have a few with bases now. I love that. Excited about it. This is one of them. But most people do this even with our apple wedger. Pineapple wedger. You don't ride the wedger. You rock the wedger. Rock the wedger. All right, so we're going to rock the wedger to slice our onion. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Now let's put our onion in the manual food processor. The blades just sit right there on the bottom of the vessel. The top goes on, so you don't have to turn and connect dots and all that kind of stuff. And then you just do like this right here. Your hand does this, other hand goes here, and you're going to do like this. Woo! And your leg will go up. That's no longer a hip restriction. All right, so this is how you use it. Woo! 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 You don't do this number. Randy, I could have chopped it up faster with a knife, girl. Okay? So go ahead and make sure you do like this. All right. Now, the more you pump it up, the finer whatever you have in there is going to get. All right? Okay, so I'm going to add this onion. Look at that. Love that. And I love to pull that right out of the salsa, right out of the whatever. I'm like, no, we already know all that. Let me get one of these discontinued scrapers. Okay. Outlet! All right. Now, don't y'all try to shoplift these, because these are from 2004. You ain't getting my mixing scrapers. All right, now. All right. That's when I was fixing to get ready to get started to be a consultant.
Memories.
All right, memories. Give me that citrus towel to go with it. Okay, now, let me put the top on here, and I'm just going to do like this. Shake my onion all over there like that. Y'all see what I did? I don't have to do a whole lot of fancy stuff. So this is ready for the microwave, and if you'll put that in for, it's 9 to 10 minutes. She's just going to put it in for 10. Just kind of, you know, not sure about that microwave. I want y'all to take these. So she's going to take that on good. But let me show y'all these. This is an awesome set of oven mitts. And mine at home are almost 5 years old. Okay? And you get these and you won't have this problem anymore. You know, oven mitts that are deformed and out of shape and they have fire tattoos and cotton. Gene Jones is coming. I got to go buy some brand new ones. Okay, so you can have a Hallmark moment coming to the table. So y'all grab your set of these because you can use them on the grill, use them in the house, use them in the, you know, not to get burned, okay? And you wash them at the sink, like you wash your hands. And if you think you can't control mitts, put your hands in these because you can control. They need the mitts, but hope they don't get burned. Okay, next. All right. See, that's just making our show long with that microwave being gone. All right, so guest number one. Who was guest number one? Come on down, girl. Next is this one.